The NBA landscape is shifting fast, and Week 12 of the 2025-26 season delivered some major surprises that are shaking up the power rankings. As of January 13th, the Thunder are climbing back into the mix after a string of impressive performances, while the Lakers, once considered a championship favorite, have shockingly dropped out of the top 10. Let's break down the top 10 teams, the biggest movers, and what this means as we hit the season's midpoint. 10. Miami Heat. The Heat maintain their spot at number 10, riding a mix of solid defense and emerging young talent. Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo continue to be the core of Miami's success, and coach Eric Spoelstra's system keeps the team disciplined, even when the offense struggles. Their bench depth has been key in close games, but questions remain about whether they can sustain consistency against elite teams. 9. Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid and James Harden are back in sync after an injury-plagued start to the season. The 76ers offense has become much more efficient, with Tyrese Maxey providing a spark in transition and from beyond the arc. Philadelphia is still looking to find the perfect balance defensively, but they remain a legitimate contender in the East when healthy. 8. Denver Nuggets. The reigning champions are holding steady at number 8, but their dominance from last season seems slightly tempered. Nikola Jokić is, as always, the engine of the team, but the supporting cast has shown inconsistency, especially when it comes to perimeter defense. The Nuggets can dominate teams with their elite ball movement, but small lapses have allowed mid-tier teams to steal wins. 7. Boston Celtics. Boston remains a top 10 powerhouse, thanks to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's continued excellence. Their offense is explosive, and the Celtics' ability to rotate defenders effectively makes them one of the toughest teams to score against. Coach Joe Mazzulla is getting creative with lineups, giving the Celtics versatility that could carry them deep into the playoffs. 6. Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is performing at MVP level once again, and Milwaukee's depth is proving crucial in close contests. The Bucks' offense has evolved, with Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton taking on more ball-handling responsibilities, allowing Giannis to attack with less defensive attention. Milwaukee is still a juggernaut in the East, and their recent streaks prove they're dangerous when firing on all cylinders. 5. Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry continues to defy age, lighting up the scoreboard with three-pointers and leadership. The Warriors have had some growing pains integrating Jonathan Kuminga and other younger pieces, but their championship experience keeps them competitive night in and night out. Golden State's defensive rotations remain a concern, but when their shooting is on, few teams can match them. 4. Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker and Kevin Durant are back in peak form, and the Suns are showing flashes of dominance. Phoenix's offense is explosive, and their perimeter shooting stretches defenses like few others in the league. Their recent winning streak has catapulted them up the rankings, and if they can tighten up defensively, they could be true title contenders. 3. Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers continue to grind at the top of the West with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George leading the charge. Depth is the name of the game for LA, and recent wins against elite competition have cemented them as one of the league's most balanced squads. They're still vulnerable to hot shooting teams, but when the defense clicks, the Clippers are hard to beat. 2. Oklahoma City Thunder. One of the biggest stories of Week 12 is the Thunder's resurgence. After a slow start to the season, OKC has climbed back into the top 2 of the power rankings thanks to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's phenomenal play and emerging support from young stars like Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams. The Thunder's high-energy style, combined with a mix of athleticism and versatility, has allowed them to upset several top-tier teams. Their rapid ascent reminds everyone that OKC is far from rebuilding, they're a serious contender in the West. 1. Milwaukee Bucks top spot battle. At the very top, the battle for number 1 is tight, with Milwaukee and Boston both vying for dominance. While Giannis continues to carry Milwaukee on both ends, the Bucks' team chemistry has elevated them slightly above the rest. Their ability to close out games and execute under pressure gives them the edge, keeping them firmly in the top spot as we head into the second half of the season. Shock drop, Los Angeles Lakers. Perhaps the most surprising story of Week 12 is the Lakers dropping out of the top 10 entirely. Injuries, inconsistent play, and the lack of supporting production for LeBron James and Anthony Davis have plagued the team. LeBron remains a force, but the Lakers' depth struggles and poor defensive rotations have cost them games against lower-ranked teams, forcing their fall in the rankings. LA fans are now left questioning whether the Lakers can realistically compete for a title without significant adjustments before the trade deadline. Biggest movers. Thunder, +4 spots, resurgence led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix Suns, +2 spots, offensive explosion and strong recent streak. Lakers, -5 spots, Injuries and depth issues cause a dramatic drop. Takeaways from Week 12. Week 12 of the 2025-26 NBA season has shown just how unpredictable this year has become. Young stars are stepping up, veterans are maintaining dominance, and some traditional powers are faltering. Teams like OKC are proving that the West is wide open, while the Lakers' struggles remind everyone that relying on aging superstars without depth is a dangerous gamble. As we move into the second half of the season, consistency will be key. Injuries will continue to play a massive role, and trades could shake up the balance of power even further. The Thunder's back-to-back top-tier performances show that they can compete with anyone, while the Lakers' decline serves as a cautionary tale for teams leaning too heavily on individual brilliance. The takeaway: Week 12 power rankings confirm that the NBA is as competitive as ever. Whether it's young upstarts climbing the ladder or established dynasties maintaining their grip, every game counts, and the margin for error is razor-thin. Fans should buckle up. The next several weeks promise drama, surprises, and unforgettable moments as teams fight for playoff positioning.